Burns and John Cooney on the Ulster bench. There's no Stuart McCluskey in that Ulster backline. At the Wales Test, Centurion and Lyon hasn't played since breaking his arm against Georgia. Straight defeat for the Welsh region in all competitions. They find themselves languishing, tweaked up 8 bonus points along the way. A silver lining of sorts. Ticket sales in Cardiff, and they've pretty horrendous.
Luckily we have Treviso at home next week as well.
Ulster from touch to a shortened line. Alano came in back in November. Swirl looked to build on what's been a solid start with ball in hand over the opening couple of minutes, trying to take all activity as you would expect from the camp this week, from the likes of Mikey Lowry and Nathan.
Certainly in South Africa, the way they played with that freedom. No, Nathan's just mistouched here.
Yes, but green shoots certainly in that Montpellier game, all be the Montpellier discipline. Appearances, his 11th season. Big smashing tackle in there. And
let's see what they have in attack.
Stewart again to that short Ulster line. So we'll get another look at this Ulster line out, and that's pretty close. Big let off for this Cardiff side. Should have been put to the pin of their collar under pressure. Chance for Liam Belcher to hit Teddy Williams, and he does, and they play. Cardiff now pouring forward. Great to see Faletau back in Cardiff ranks again. Following that, out the back and over the top they go from Thomas. Switches one all the way out to this near side to Theo. This Ulster side for him that look forward to release Mike Lowry. Rhys Carey and Kieran Parker on the bench for Cardiff, and they're going to get a penalty here.
A bit too far out.
Dummy maul, and they move it, and
it just sort of takes Tom Stewart out and opens up that inside ball, and he really just glides, doesn't he?
Checked upstairs. The sun, a problem, a good problem for everyone this evening. Just get your gain line, go forward. Big, strong, simple carries there. Doak back inside to Stewart. He can go through the gears. Flannery pulls it back. That's a good idea from Hume. There's a lot of firepower, of course, taking point of view today, not just the Ulster captain, Alan O'Connor. It's the tackle from Ben Thomas that dislodges the ball. Ulster player, I think, on the far side of the field being attended to by the medics. Huge appetite being demonstrated by Cardiff in the opening quarter of this game. Azarati again.
It's just early on, it just looked like
nasty collision. Having to juggle the deck here. Play on Doak once more. Flannery surveying the options. Rolls the dice to Addison. He's okay for the moment at least. Belcher all the way to the tail and over the top and in the hands. Ultimately
going out the left to Stockdale's wing.
Tackle just outside the Cardiff 22. Flannery now. Hit by Teddy. Belcher takes a little bit off that one, and Cardiff. Flannery. Addison now stepping in. That was a little bit muddled as well. Harry Sheridan. Better from Ulster, and just when I say that, it becomes an advantage over the last 5 minutes or so. Well within his range on a relatively calm night. Extra as to the merits of flipping between 9 and 10. Yeah, Marcus Ray on his shoulder, Eric O'Sullivan, all hands to the pump, as it is defensively too from Cardiff.
He's had a super year with Ireland and with Ulster.
He certainly has. So Ulster with that penalty now come in search of 5 or 7. That's an absolutely brilliant take.
Pick off the back of a ruck, the back of a maul, score a try, make meters. Nathan Doak early.
The full 80 at number 6 in Clermont last week at the Marcel Michelin. It's worth remembering at this point that huge importance from an Ulster point of view.
And you just don't see him again, so needs to string a few more games together.
For Josh Adams, often that's all he needs. The pass is okay. Invitation through.
Is 9, he's a super 9, and he's got a bright future ahead of him at 9. You know, John Cooney can't play forever.
Coming out of the Ulster camp this week from the likes of Mike Lowry in particular, saying, look, it's only these smashing after 44 minutes here, is that this Ulster side look a long way off where they need to. Urgency now required. Postlethwaite from that little. A long time since Cardiff won a game against any of the Irish provinces.
60-metre try.
It's the gamble of risk and reward. Sheridan again, he's carried well in that Ulster shirt this evening from that lock forward position. Taken on by twice cap touch is not an option here for Doak.
Right from Josh Adams and just squared up right before the contact.
Felt like Ulster needed that. Manage these minutes down to 14. That numerical disadvantage.
Stop them scoring, stop them getting into our red zone.
Very tight. Likely is going to provide it. Postlethwaite this time gets it away to Allison out of the low. Back of the hand to Marcus Shaw. Lowry again. A little bit of time this occasion. Cooney. Seasoned campaigners. Can they turn this around from an Ulster point of view? Tricky situation there. Immediately enveloped by two Cardiff players. Postlethwaite on his outside. McCann was poised in the wide channel as well. Cardiff player off his feet. Playing the ball.
Liam Belcher, he's been impressive tonight. Captain.
For hookers these days, when you look at some of the stats, Tom Stewart in particular, 8 tries.
More expansive rugby.
Ulster trying a little bit of very off that line out, trying to get the likes of Alan O'Connor involved. Didn't.
Lovely carry from Al O'Connor just before that. And then
second half where you said, look, you don't expect Ulster to lose and they'll turn it around. They're beginning to do that. Bonus point. 9 defeats, 8 losing bonus points. So within 7. So many times.
Phases, but just didn't seem to be breaking them down. If there's any area that concerns me a little bit, it's just
to say about the attack, and lovely step off his right from Ethan McElroy, gliding over the turn. This would go a long way to lifting spirits.
Both teams' top try scorers are the front row. Can you believe it?
So through gritted teeth.
The season changer. Awesome work from Cormac Izuchukwu.
Just as the two, here he is back in position at the base of that ruck again. And Cardiff, every time they've been punctured exceptionally well this evening, asking all kinds of questions in terms of physicality and meters through. Big pressure moment, albeit straight in front, loading the bench. Collected and go. Post-contact meters aplenty there, 5 or 6 of them on the roll on the river of Cardiff. Belcher, it's a little untidy and then tidied up by